What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the paper tear effect that a lot of you guys requested to see. So basically I used that paper tear effect in my Melvin Gordon design over here, as you can see, all along this area. So it looks like the design has like two parts to it, and in order to do that in this specific design, what I did was I'll show you in a separate thing so you guys can do it. So first, one second. I start off by just like putting a layer of like a color. So say I want to do this blue color, the same one I used in the design, and I just filled like this with it. And then so I had that, and then I created a clipping mask and then went into my effects and added like a texture. You can add any texture at this point, it doesn't really matter, just depends on what you're feeling. And then so I went and got a paper cardboard effect that can be seen here. I use this one, and then once this loads, basically I put it entire whole thing, put it on overlay, and then you can like play around with the modes, whatever. But over here it doesn't really like have that tear effect right now, so this is just the base. So like you can make this any shape just so you like can personalize it yourself based to like fit your design. So then what you do is like you create a layer underneath it, you get the same color. I forgot to like mark down what color it was, so I'm just gonna approximate. And then I have a bunch of paper tear brushes that I download. You can literally Google paper tear brushes online, and then you can get a ton of these for free. And then you just put them here, line them up like that, and then I need to make this a bit lighter, but you can merge those two layers or group them. It would probably be better to group them. So you unclip this, you put these two in a group, and then you create a clipping mask here. So as you can see, you have this effect, but like since they're different colors, it has like a bit of a rigid line to it. Let me try to fix that. Yeah, this is better. So over here you don't have that rigid line. And then as you can see in this Melvin Gordon one, I have another layer underneath that, and to create that layer, all I did was just select this, copy, and then enlarge it a little bit. Enlarge it, make it smaller, do whatever you want. Just misaligned it like that. I don't want to enlarge something. So you put it under, only take this, and then you're just gonna enlarge it and like misalign it so it like has a weird overlap to it. And then just go here, select these two layers, change it to whatever color you want. I'm just gonna make it like light orange, like this, and then just do the same thing for this one. Just gonna hide this, select this color, just put it right here. So then you have like a misaligned effect, and what you do is you'd go drop shadow on this, so it would look like it's underneath it. Drop shadow, distance, turn the opacity a little bit. So basically that's what I did here, except I did blue and white. And if you want to make like it more 3D and more realistic, you could just Google like paper tears and get like one of these right here. So you can get one of these diagonal paper tears. I found this on Google, so you could easily find it. And as you can see, the tear is like a lot more 3D and realistic. And then I just put my skin on it, and then I just sharpen it a ton so it just looks sharpened and like polished and everything. So I just could go here, sharpen it, and then put on the layer. I'm gonna put this all the way underneath, And with color correction, it's obviously going to look a lot better and a lot more clear and neat because like the shadows and everything would just be adjusted. Okay, I sharpened that way too much. Let me just redo that real quick. Like that, and just put it underneath. Distort it, do whatever you want with it, just like that. So that's how I did the one in the Melvin Gordon one. And then another one I'm going to show you is something similar to the Paul George one I did over here, Hawaiian Paul George, like this effect in the back right here that you can see. So in order to do that, what I did was I'm going to use the same blue again. I used one of my brushes, I think it was this one. I had this and this, and these parts, these rough edges were covered up because of this box in the middle, so I didn't like mask them out or anything, but you can make it connected all the way across. So after I did that, once again, well, first of all, so first of all, what you do is go to blending options and then create like an inner shadow, so it would look like it's like dropping down from whatever there is, just like this. I'm gonna put it on top because it looks better that way. And make it darker, and then you just create a clipping mask, and again just put any texture on it. The texture I used on the Paul George one was this. So basically I just put it over. It inverted it so because I want the black to show, not the white, and just put on multiply, and obviously color corrections would look better. So let me just do some of that just to show you guys. So we got this for this one, so what this one would look like, and then get rid of this and just put in this stuff. So basically that's how I do my paper tears. It's brushes, and then on Google you could probably find images as well. It just has a lot to do with textures and stuff. So as long as you're using the right textures that would like fit the design, and then making sure like your color corrections on the paper textures are good as well, then you'd be able to like create a pretty realistic, and like it'll fit pretty well in the design. So that's how I do my paper tears, and that's all for now.